guys, winning cards here. I have Ben at Locals tonight. Ben, what'd you go, 3-1?
4-0.
4-0, all right.
Yep.
Ben's got some fun spice. Let's go ahead and look at the awesome mat.
Yeah.
You got that, what, England? Or no, you got that at the YCS, right?
I got that from Ethan.
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get on into it and see what you got,
All
Ben.
right, so this is like an anti-meta adventure package. So I'm playing 3D Shifter.
Yeah,
obviously
standard.
it's good against everything. So good against tier. Adventure package stuff. I got 3 Water Enchantress. And then I'm playing 2 Griffin Rider instead of 1. So people usually they try to get rid of that as fast as possible. They're not expecting the second one to come out. So this gives you a little bit of extra.
Do you find it ever bricky?
No,
for the
it's never, you can spell summon it whenever you want,
Gotcha.
as long as you control a token or you don't control any monsters. So even during your opponent's turn, you can kind of chump block with it if you need to. It's still pretty good.
Perfect.
And then Illegal Knight, one of those, so you can have both on the field if you want. You can bounce cards, opponent controls, bounce fusions back.
I haven't seen that one played a lot. It's a great card.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Some anti-meta going on here. I got 3. This works with Rite of Amnesty. So this blanket monster effects can't activate. It's pretty good against everything, obviously.
Wow.
So it gives you a beat stick too.
Spirit monsters in 22.
And then Fenrir, obviously is really good now. You can bounce Spanish.
Maining it.
And then, maining 3, and then obviously I'm doing all the other level 7s in there, so I got some cool stuff in the
So
extra
the
deck.
only question I have for you on this card, because you can only special if you don't have monsters, do you ever find a time where you have like Amato or anything that's just on the field?
I mean, if you already got your combo going with a Wado, you don't need it.
Yeah.
But if you're going first and you summon this, and then you do your adventure package, and then you summon
it's
this at the
amazing
end,
with it, yeah.
You just have an extra monster, essentially. If you don't have this, then this is a good alternate, because if the first thing they activate, either a monster attack or monster effect, you can either negate it with, if you don't have a Wado, you can negate it with Griffin Rider or banish it face down with this. So you have basically 2 reactions to what they're doing, instead of just the one.
Yeah, it's a really solid card in the deck. It's a busted card.
And then I'm playing Necro Valley, so I play 2 Command It. Then
So
going
much
to the
hate.
spells here. So that's all the monsters. Spell-wise, obviously I got the adventure package.
Yep.
I use double Faithful Adventure just to make sure I
okay.
get to it as soon as I can.
Yep.
Because it's basically the core of the deck, so just not really your brick. Then I'm playing 3 Prosperity. That also just gets you to your cards you need.
More search, more
Yeah,
dig.
searching for the Fenrir, searching for the Mono Wado, searching for
Pretty much
Water
anything.
Enchantress. Yeah, it gets you to what you need. And then I'm playing 2 Necro Valley since we were playing
Are those ultimates?
Commandant. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
ultimates.
god, Ben.
Since you're playing it, I mean, obviously, and then I'm playing a Terraforming 2. So I'm basically playing 5 Necro Valley.
Yeah,
So I'm going to see it. And I'm playing Prosperity 2.
So basically
I'll see
9
it.
copies.
Yeah, if I need to see it, I'll see it. If I don't need it, I don't care. Also pretty fun is 3 Royal Tribute. So I never played this today, but I definitely would have been able to if I wanted to. I saw it off of Prosperity a couple times. My opponent didn't have very many cards in their hands, so it wasn't worth it.
Oh my god.
But it's amazing. First turn, obviously. You Necro Valley Royal Tribute against Tears, and they have nothing. They can't activate the Tears in the graveyard because they can't leave the graveyard.
Yep.
So it shuts down your opponent if you play it. And then you special summon all the monsters from your hand. So like if you have this, you summon Fenrir, you do your adventure package, then you Royal Tribute and blanks their field. They literally have nothing. You have an Omni Negate with the Griffin Rider.
I have such bad
It's really
PTSD
good.
from that format playing that card.
And then for some going second cards, I got 2 Droplet.
Oh my god.
I can send whatever I want. I can send Water Enchantress. If I have extras of like Necro Valley or have this, don't need it, I can get rid of it.
Yeah.
So it's just really good. And it halves things, which is kind of important because this deck has an issue getting over bigger monsters. Double Super Poly, came in clutch a couple times. Really good. Obviously, it's good against everything. Then for the equip spells, I'm playing 1 of each. So the reason for this card, Starlit, is if you have Griffin Rider, then everything your opponent controls is lowered by 500. So that makes it even harder to get over a Mono Wado.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one played in a long.
It's not been played. Then 3 Imperm. That's another kind of decent card,
God.
obviously, right now. You can
So much
Imperm.
hate.
Yeah, you can Imperm stuff. You can set Imperm in the right column, and you can negate things. Gives you an extra negate. Gives you something if you're going second. You can negate whatever you want.
Yeah, that's a lot. Wow.
And then for the extra deck, the extra deck's pretty straightforward, minus a random tech card here.
Yeah.
The tech grouping here. So because I play a lot of level 7s, I'm playing Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon.
Oh, holy crap. Okay.
So he says if he's sent to graveyard, I can summon an Odd Eyes Odd-Eyes Exceed for my extra deck, or just
Gotcha.
Odd-Eyes Monster. So to get it to the graveyard, you bring it out in the extra monster zone, you bring out Gravity Controller. Now when you send it to the
okay.
graveyard, you can summon out Odd-Eyes Rebellion, and then you can overlay that with Overload. Overload
Yeah.
says you can attack 3 times, and he's 3,000.
So 9 grand.
So you have 9 grand, and then you also have this out, and you should have a Adventure Token out if you use.
So you have more than enough for a game.
Yeah, you should have 12,000 out pretty easily. And then you got Draco back to bounce a card, and you got
Wow.
Omni Negate. If you didn't use Griffin Rider, if you use like a Legal Knight and Kashtira,
Oh, yeah.
Fenrir, or whatever, you also have Omni Negate. Sometimes that happens. For Super Poly targets, I got Rukalos, so I can fuse my opponent's Kid Kalos.
My God. Yeah.
I got Dragos Tapelia, Garua, and my Dragon, obviously. So those are really good.
The very valid targets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good. And then for links, I didn't really use any links today, but I have them in here just in case. I got Access Code,
Yeah.
Unicorn, Soldier Kaz could play so many high level monsters.
It's actually not a bad card. It's very solid.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Sometimes it turns out okay. If I want to get rid of the link, get rid of the token, I
okay.
can bring out
Link Spider.
Link Spider instead. Because some things require effect monsters.
Yep.
But anyway, Cerebus, Phoenix, and also there because I play a lot of Earths,
Oh, okay.
so that helps me get to. Sometimes your opponent has Earth monsters
Yep.
too. Like I can take my opponent's Fenrir because Fenrir is an
Oh
Earth.
my God.
So if my opponent's playing stuff like that, I can just summon Ozza and take my opponent's
Yeah.
Fenrir. So that's really good.
Jesus,
that's
this
the
is
extra deck.
juicy.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
it's
really good.
juicy. Oh my God.
Side deck is a pretty standard side deck. I'm playing the Bystials because they're
Yeah.
good against everything. It's even more anti-meta.
Yeah. 4 crows.
I basically, if I'm going second, I'll side out to Necrobelly Royal Tributes, and I'll just side in these.
Oh, okay. Valid.
So I can banish,
Yep.
and then I have a... Because it's not going to do anything for me. Royal Tribute does nothing for me going second.
No, it does not.
I have 3 Cosmic Cyclone.
Yep, standard.
That's against, like, obviously the back row decks, Mystic Mind. 3 Anti-Spell. This is good against a few different decks. Obviously Sky Striker is pretty decent, but
Yeah.
even like if I come across any sort of
Like Mind Burn is also one that's good against.
Mind Burn. Yeah, anything with a heavy trap or heavy spell set up there. I put a few traps in. I'm not playing any traps. My opponent's not expecting me to play any traps. So they're probably not sighting in Spore Trap removal.
No.
So anti-spell fragrance is really good against like Lightning Storm. Sometimes my opponent would sight in against me.
Yep.
Just to draw up the Griffin Rider. So having this face up basically limits them only to Evenly, which Evenly is pretty good against me. But that's the way I gotta do it here. And then for going second cards, 3 Evenly matched,
Evenly's good.
and then 2 Charm Prism
Shadow
against
Realm.
Tier Limits.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That's actually really against tier too.
Yeah, it's good against Tier.
Wow. Yeah.
Shuts them down.
Perfect. Well, Ben, honestly, thank you for the spice. That's really
Yeah,
sweet.
not a
I'm not gonna lie. We will see you guys next time.